Scientists from the World Health Organization in China have suggested the introduction to intermediary host species, like an animal between humans and the original host animal, be the most likely pathway. Two other possibilities: a direct spillover from an original animal source into the human population, or transmission through the trade of frozen cold chain products, which has been the sporadic source of China's domestic cases over the past year. The last one pushed by former U.S. President Donald Trump in particular, is the lab leak theory. Those two on the table in a scientific manner. Members of the WHO mission have said it's extremely unlikely, which means it won't be supported in future origin research. Behind me is the now shuttered Wuhan seafood market, which the WHO-China joint team visited during their Wuhan trip. Key findings show that the place, which was blamed as the source of the virus, may not be the only origin point of the initial outbreak. At a press conference on the joint work on February 9th, WHO and Chinese researchers said several cases with an exposure history linked to the market they surveyed may be part of a cluster, but that it may have taken a long time to travel from the origin species to get to the market.
That could be one of the traders, it could be a visitor, but it could also be through the introduction of the product.
That's why the international multidisciplinary team said global origin tracing work will not be bound to any location.
It may evolve geographically as increasing amount of evidence is generated and science-based hypotheses keep evolving.
The team will expand integrated databases at the global level and recommend potential new sources of valuable material to help identify early cases. For instance, samples from blood banks in cities and countries where early traces of the virus has been found. More surveys into certain animal species that could be the reservoir or act as a reservoir need conducting, including sampling and more studies of bat populations. But these won't just be in China, as some of the similar species found in the country are also found in neighboring countries and other parts of the world. The WHO and China began origin tracing groundwork in July 2020. Since then, they have outlined a concrete plan for current and future work. It's been a good start to unlocking the potential for international cooperation in this great test for humanity. One team member said international studies into disease origins should be routine when necessary. They said they're not Sherlock Holmes going after punishment. They're simply using science and preventing it from being abused. 周嘉欣 CGTN 武汉